All right, so I'm gonna talk about all this later, but first and foremost, because I am the prepared militant chef, let's talk about food. All right, so um, when you're talking about food, you're talking about surroundings, you're talking about activities for the day, that sort of thing, right? Um, if you have a chest rig on and you're patrolling, it's not coming off. You're probably not taking a lot of big breaks. And even if you are taking big breaks, it's not coming off. So it's really, really handy to have food. All right. So my setup, medical ammo, other stuff. We'll talk about that later. Open this pocket up. This is, what is this? This is the Enhanced Chest Rig by Ops. Risky Krisky showed it. I got it for Christmas. So far, I'm liking it. Haven't had it very long, but so far I'm liking it. Let's talk about what I have in this pouch as far as food is concerned. There is sugar. There's not any vanilla ones. That sucks. Boogaloo's gonna suck for me. I don't need vanilla ones. But sugar wrapped in wax paper. Tootsie Rolls, right? And then carbs and more sugar. Right? We're gonna just move. We're not stopping. This isn't. This is not meant to be comfort food. This is meant to make your stomach be quiet. Like, that's pretty important. All right, so this bag. This is, some of you are gonna call this an assault bag. For me, this is mostly a hiking bag at this point. Snivel gear. Mountain House. Yes, I have MREs. Yes, you should look at MREs. To me, these are a lot better, a lot more better in a few different ways. But they have their downsides, like they're expensive. All right, granola. I have granola typically in a bag for one major reason. Well, a few major reasons. One, it's delicious. That may not apply to you. That's fine. Two, without hot water, it tastes fine, and with hot water, it's not good. These are not very calorie dense, but they're nutrition dense. So, 2 servings, 440 calories. That's not a lot when you're hiking for 40 miles or whatever. 480 calories, but lots of nutrition. The way you overcome the calories, and the way I overcome the calories, because you're not taking a lot of breaks. This is over 2,000. So right here, this is about 3,500 calories, mostly in this pouch. Spoon, fork thing comes in handy. Heating container, or whatever, you know what that is. Butane. All right. Caffeine. If you've not eaten these, then you haven't lived life. Or maybe you have lived life and I need to go talk to a therapist. I don't know. But stainless steel Stanley cup with a lighter. This is in here not for flint napping or anything else. It's there to keep the jangle down and then also signaling, right? But mostly in this situation, jingle down. While I'm on this, I have ways of carrying water. I'm going to go over that later. If you have Mountain House, you need water. If you're out and about, you need water. All right. Next layer of food. This is like daily easy stuff for us. So I'm a professional chef, but when I come home, sometimes I don't want to cook. Sorry. I love you, wife. Sometimes no. So there's just like canned food here. We're switching this up because we haven't been married very long and we're figuring out what the other one wants to keep in the house. And that's fine. Vegetables, beans, pastas, chilies and whatnot. This is really cool. You could, a lot of these are pop caps. You could put that in here, save you some money. You could put these on the stove. That's cool. Don't put the oranges on the stove. That's disgusting. Same thing. Tomatoes, peas, green beans, noodles. This is like really cool if it's hot. Not a big deal if it's not. And it's also stuff that you're used to eating, right? So there's that. In the case of a full-fledged collapse, canned chicken is your life, unless you have chickens, in which we are doing that. But just all the stuff, right? So like, there's Vienna sausage back there. I don't know if you can see that. Salmon, tuna, the whole nine, right? Like, we got tuna for days, tuna sandwiches for days. If we're not in a full-fledged collapse, refrigerator, right? I'm not gonna open it up. You know what a refrigerator looks like. But all of this, so we built these shelves so that we could fill this with food, right? Our regular kitchen holds 3.5 months worth of food. I will show you this one. So my wife doesn't throw away Tupperware, and that's fine. But pasta for days, right? And that goes deep. Not really, but it's completely full. Once again, you don't need hot water. Try it. Put water on some Walmart mac and cheese. Walk away. Come back in about an hour, and it'll be mushy. Also, if you're light on fuel, put water on mac and cheese. Come back in about 45 minutes. Put a little bit of heat to it. It'll mush it up real quick. And it'll also heat it up, so you can do that. Before we go to the last important bit of food, let's talk about something I like. So I am a chef. My specialty is in pastries. So we're a month into the collapse, and you've buried your brother, and now you're trying to calm your niece down. Chocolate chip cookies. Like, that's in my plan. Brown sugar. If you haven't had these, you need these. Different types of chocolate chips. But we eat these as candy because we're fat, and that's cool. More flour, more salt, more regular everyday stuff. I would look very heavily into getting some flour. Well, I wouldn't look. I would just do it. Get you some flour, and then make some bread. And realize what a pain in the butt it is. And have a plan for that. You're going to need bread. I am phasing all of this out. We've been going through this. Well, I've been going through this for about 3 years now. And if we can get the big ones, we're getting the big ones because they store a little easier. They store a little longer. They store a little bit more compact. They're cheaper per ounce. That sort of thing. Vanilla powder works just like vanilla concentrate. Whatever. I can't believe I don't know that word. Whatever. We're going to go with it. Get you some of that. Last type of, that's sugar. You need lots of sugar. Sugar and salt have been salaries. Bulk rice. Rice, wheat, corn, beans, all sorts of beans. You need two types of flour. You need two types of wheat, in my opinion. One, you need hard red winter. That's going to be your bread. And then yellow. That's going to be like cakes, cookies, that sort of thing. We can do another video on that. I'm going to call this quits because this is getting put on my phone. But have you food, guys. Understand different types of food or for different purposes. Comment down below. You can talk shit. Just like, subscribe, share. Deuces.